As we already know, trends arise and grow due to people, and as we can see, large cities have a lot of population. There are specific cities where people really like to follow trends. This is why they are considered trend cities.
The first one we are gonna talk about will be Paris. This city has been the place where many artists emerge and has an important role in literature and cinema. It can be said that it is a place group called existentialists. They use the cafes as a meeting points and wear black clothes. For men, this style was more notable because they use a turtleneck sweater instead of a shirt and tie. In the case of women, they dress in short skirts and men's berets. Some examples of this group are Jean-Paul Sartre, Simone de Beauvoir, Juliette Greco, among others. The existentialists, along with the minimalist black clothing style, they are created a movement known as beatniks, and many of those who made this movement popular moved to United States. Paris has also been the hot spot for fashion, fragrances, and food. One of the best known clothing styles that came out of Paris was the bikini, which became a trend internationally. Fashion makers sought inspiration from Paris. Fragrances became a major industry and France dominated it. French food began to be an inspiration for all chefs in 1950. Paul Bocuse, Michel Gerard, and Alain Chabat invented nouvelle cuisine, which is a lighter and more relaxed style of food that replaced heavy sauces with lightly cooked broths. Paris has many characteristics. It's an inspiration for many. It is attractive to many people. International exhibitions are held in different fields, such as fashion and art. It's a place where trends are taken from the local to a global scale. Another place that we are gonna talk about it is London, which has also an influence on global style. An example of this is the fashion industry. London is responsible for the creation of trends known as street fashion. We can find that there was a young and musical culture, but it was until the modernists arrived that English culture attracted the attention. Because of that, a style called mold style was created, which was inspired by the existentialists and beatniks. Tie jackets and pants are used. One example of this style wear is the Beatles. In the same way, there were other styles such as swing in London, which was one of the best known and considered in wearing miniskirts, go-go boots, men's bag, and hop vest. It was created by Mary Quant. Similarly, in 1970s, the working class rebelled against the mood style, creating the skinhead style. They dress in crude and aggressive style clothes, tight jeans, super speeders, boots, and tattoos. Many shave their heads. After these styles, the punk style came out. It considered on wearing boots, ripped clothes, black leathers, rubber, and metal clothes, along with the mohawks hairstyle, and bring color hair. The last style we find is the Sloane Ranger style, which has a very elegant way of dressing. As we can see, London is a place that has a lot of impact on young people. It's a place where we can find hard-working people. Very influential people came from London, and in the same way, it's a place where fashion is developed and art is enjoyed.
Finally, we have Milan, which is one of the cities with the greatest culture in the world, and one of the most innovating in producing consumers' goods. It's the place that influences the design of the whole world. It has been successful in all categories to which it is associated, such as fashion, furniture, cars, and goods. Here, you will find some of the main designers and designer stores, and many industrial designers have creative people. It's a city in which dominates very important aspects of design and architecture. That is why people go in search of professional training for working all around the world. This city is one of the foundations of fashion. It has amazing designers such as Giorgio Armani, Versace, Dolce & Gabbana, among others. Although it may not have impacted on the underground youth culture like Paris and London, this city expands to all ages who are style conscious. Likewise, there is the Salone del Mobile Milano, which is one of the most famous events in furniture, decoration, and lighting. In this city, you can see the influence of the designer. It connects with the people because it is the center of fashion and design. In conclusion, we can find lots of similarities between these cities, but also many things in which each one of them is unique. They have a specific style of approach, but the characteristic they have in common is that they are all the cradle of some field, which is internationally recognized and makes them special. Thank you.